What was that?
I don't know. I always forget. I forget to turn that bit off. So there we go.
There we go.
Here it is. That figures. And then that's us.
And that's us.
And then that's us here.
Hello.
We sit here after the titles card.
Correct.
I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
And we're here to talk to you about toys that
and things.
And things and figures. Yeah. I guess it's in the name.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Things that are coming, things that are here, things that we have as well. One of the prime suspects, things we have. Sam, do you want to kick us off with things that we have?
Yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a clip to show, actually.
We do.
What went down for me late last week.
Shall we take a look?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Fun times, though. I still very much want that larger one with all the lights.
Oh, I'm so scared. It's going to happen.
I see it in Big W all the time, and I just... I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to get it. I am not going to get it. Tastes like shit.
He did it! Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. He did it.
I've got it here. I keep it on top of my PC. It's... Where are we?
It's back to front for you. Yeah.
It's very good. And then, yeah, you've got all the lights. Front. Look at that. That's the one you want. That's the money shot. That's the money shot. And yeah, I was explaining to Will that this little like plaque that it sort of sits on is what is used inside the box to sort of keep it nice and like idle while in transit and things like that. And I thought, look, I'll just keep it for a bit of a base because we love a good base.
Yeah, we do love a good base.
Honestly, it goes with my PC.
Yeah, that's true. You got a black PC. Yeah, that's true.
It's just like an all black PC, so it's just another chunk of plastic to put on top, which is
very
nice.
good.
But,
he did it.
Look, I did it, and it's worth it. It's very, very cool. Because the main reason why I did it, and Will knows this, is because I was like, I'll just chuck it on lay-by.
Yeah.
Every time I get paid or every week, I'll just go in, chuck on some money, and then before I know it, it'll be paid off and I can buy it. I went to get it at my local and they were all gone. And I was like, there was 3 here yesterday. What happened? And then I went online and literally every single store was sold out within the state or the country.
Nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the only store that had it was in Mittagong. And it's 50 minutes from me, but it is directly on my way to Canberra, which is where I was last weekend. So on my way to Canberra.
Yeah.
I didn't even care about the actual con. I was like, my main goal
just wanted the car.
Is to get a Batmobile and to make that clip for Will.
It's a good clip.
So it all worked out.
We've got it. So Gothmaster Stewart, well, I got to go to Big W tomorrow. I pray for you.
Honestly, if you find one though,
let me know.
That's like, let everyone know because.
Well, just me.
Maybe just Will.
Just so that
maybe if you're there and there's a second one, grab a second one for Will, knowing that he will pay you back, and then it'll be all good.
I desperately want one now that you have it. I'm like, God damn it. It's so cool.
It's very good.
Also, I think I saw Milk was like, when are we going to get a That Figures storecast? And I will say, we've been working towards that for a very long time. Not a Big W store, but a certain store that you're probably fairly familiar with is a place that we've wanted to do a cast from for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe one day. And have you got one other thing?
I've got one other thing, William, and this is really your fault.
Oh.
In the long run.
Oh. He fucking did it! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Did it. Partially, that's you, but partially why the stream is late today. Because I had to go pick it up.
Yes. Good.
I found this on Marketplace last night. It is the Captain America from Infinity War, but it's the movie promo edition. So it comes with little extra bits and bobs that the regular one doesn't come with.
And it comes with like a burnt boy.
Yeah, the main reason was the base. Because I was like, I really want to chuck that on the end game cap. Because it still makes sense. So yeah, Found this for a very decent price for a promo edition, might I add. And yeah, look, I did try to haggle, of course, as you do, but they were very firm on the price. So,
Okay.
but look, we got it, and it'll be going up in the cabinet tonight. So.
Yes.
I just love how excited you were.
It's because it's like they're the hot toys, all the things that we send each other that we never act on, and then we're like, probably should have. And I'm glad that you did it. I'm very glad you did it.
Thanks, man.
I've got two things. One of them isn't here.
Please.
One of them I can just show on my phone. These have been out in America for like a couple of weeks. They finally hit the Australian store, which is what I've been waiting for. And I may have bought myself 2 pairs of Guardians of the Galaxy shoes.
Shit!
They're both the Star-Lord branded ones. That one's like his jacket, and you can't quite see it on this, but it's got like a nice green label tag as well. Look them up if you want to.
I'm so impressed.
I'm very excited. And then these ones kind of look standard, but the tongue. Let me make sure I did buy the right ones. The tongue has the Guardians logo, and then
that's very.
The other side has like Star-Lord spray painted like it is in the game.
Oh,
sick. Which is pretty cool. So.
And are they both Adidas?
Yes. Yeah.
That's sick.
So I'm very excited. Good deal. 2 pairs of shoes for $380 for what they are. I'm like,
not bad.
And especially branded and like a franchise thing.
No,
I was
that's
like,
pretty good.
And free shipping as well, which is always nice. That's very nice. Coastal posted a link and Nightbot was a piece of poo. Lame. I'm sorry, Coastal. Chuck
it in the Discord.
Yes, please do. Chuck it in streams or something. And clip away. Yeah. We want more clips on this channel. Yeah. It'll make my job easier in the future.
Just more like screenshots of our faces when we react. You know?
More of
That's
that.
what we want.
Thank you, Dolphin. Maybe we need some more mods. That's what we need. And then the other thing, there you go. Thank Coastal. Is I did the thing.
Good stuff.
It arrived finally. And yes, Samuel, I got the famed Steelbook edition.
Thank God.
There you go. There's you, Sam. I can line up your face with. Let me try and line up your face with his face.
Will it work?
I'm moving it out of the frame. Yeah, give it there.
Is that the face he makes?
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Wonderful. I got the Steelbook. I haven't played any of the game yet. I will say though, so the Steelbook's great. There's a bit of bevel that you can kind of see when the light hits it.
Nice.
There's a little bit in there.
That's cool.
I'm tempted because it's still around that the Switch version of the game, because a Switch cartridge is half of this, so the like carbonite piece is basically the width of the case, which is more like looks like a carbonite slab. So I'm kind of tempted on that.
So is that version also a Steelbook?
Yes, yeah. So the Switch, so for each console, the case is sized like a normal version of it. So the Switch cases are more of a rectangle.
Yeah, no, but like I just didn't know that like for a Switch game you get a Steelbook.
Totally, yeah. So yeah,
insane.
It's a Switch size one of this and a Steelbook.
That's sick.
So I'm tempted by that.
That's really cool.
And also, Sam, I don't know if you've seen this in the Discord. I actually haven't seen it written anywhere else. But so with this Steelbook, you get a code for the classic pack, which is over here. So you get 1 pack, not the deluxe edition, which comes with all the DLC, but. And then there's a deluxe edition which comes with a code for all the packs. This code that I have unlocks all the packs, and the deluxe code unlocks just this. So people have paid $30 more to get the deluxe edition, when in actual fact they have gotten the base game and just 1 pack, because the codes are basically switched. There's a code for a single pack, and there's a code for a season pass, and people who have bought the single pack have the season pass, and the people that thought they were buying everything have got a single pack. It's very wild.
Oh, wow.
And there is basically no fix, apart from the fact that I think all the DLC will just become free now. I think...
Big fuck up,
big fuck up. Like, the only solution is basically, everything's free, we can't charge for anything anymore. It's pretty wild. But yes.
That's very interesting.
So what I'm basically saying, Sam, is if you see a box and you want to buy this game with this on it, buy this, because that will have all the season pass, even though it says you're only getting 1. So there you go. Save
do
money,
that to
kids.
me.
Save
Look,
money,
part
kids.
of the reason why I bought this hot toy is because your message saying "fucking idiot, do it."
Yeah. Well, fucking idiot.
That's why.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot, do it.
I actually did buy a game as well. I
Ooh.
bought Far Cry 6.
Oh, nice.
Because the like exclusive edition at JB with the steelbook and everything is on sale for $69.
Oh,
So
amazing.
I was like, why not?
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
So playing a bit of that. Not too bad so far.
That's pretty good. I will admit, I deleted that game to fit Skywalker Saga on my PlayStation because it's just a shuffle. There's so much shuffling to do.
Absolutely.
But speaking of people from the Discord, we've got some things to quickly go through because we got some winners of our budget thing.
Yep.
We'll talk about the process of that after we take a look at some of these things. And first up, we've got some picks from Joshy, who has some figures from Buffy. Is this a show you've ever watched?
No, I haven't. Like, I have heard of it, and I know about it.
Yeah.
But no, I've never actually dived into an episode of this.
Yeah, cool. I always, link it to Smallville. I feel like it's, that kind of era of television.
Yeah.
So I kind of have it in there. So Joshy says, this is from the More Action Collectibles Buffy line from 2000. This is Series 2. This is Seth Green as Oz, who is a werewolf and a member of the band Dingoes Ate My Baby. There you go.
That's very cool.
So,
good amount of accessories there.
Totally, right? And even the face sculpt for 2000. Face sculpt and paint.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty nuts, right?
That's insane.
Even the guitar, individual frets and strings and stuff. I think they're painted on, but Josh says there were two variants. This one is the main one, and then there was a green shirted version with Entertainment Earth written on the shirt.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool. And exclusive to Entertainment Earth. And then a red version, which is a werewolf, because that's what he is in the show, which is pretty good. And for me, the thing I want to kind of bring up with this is, for me, it gives me and I think, Joshy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is from his collection. So he has this figure as well. These figures give me early Doctor Who figures, especially the different variants.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
that's very true. Yeah,
that comes with continuing even fingernails are painted.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think the next one. Look at the shoe detail, little stripes on the shoes.
Oh my god!
You don't get that in Doctor Who figures.
No.
There you go. There's something very Actually, you know what? Even Doctor Who figures didn't have this much articulation. All the cuts, how much articulation they've got on here. That's pretty good. So I think he wrote the guitar has a removable strap as well, so you can take it off, put it over his neck, and due to articulation, get him holding the guitar, which I think was in that other shot.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Very good. And then
it's the small things, you know.
It's the little thing. Look at the paint apps. The freaking paint apps are nuts.
Look at his head.
Yeah. Look at this. The hair.
That's Seth Green.
That's it. And then look at the shirt. Even has a cotton.
I know, right?
A cotton texture to it. That's freaking wild. And then Joshy also mentioned that because he brought it up, I think a week or two later, he bought a bulk on eBay of these three figures just to get the Entertainment Earth version.
Yeah, nice.
So, good on Joshy.
Good on you, mate.
So that's his one. And I think I've already got the next one lined up, which is from Dolphin. And Dolphin said, I hope this is kind of unknown. And I think it technically is, but Josh and I actually came up and we saw this at one of the supernovas. It's actually in one of our supernova vlogs. So I hope you haven't seen this, Sam, because I think it's quite fun. It's Aunt May.
What?
So this is Aunt May?
No, it's not.
This is Aunt May. This is Aunt May from the Toy Biz Famous Covers series. It's an 8-inch tall, and I'll try and get to the next photo. There you go. And she comes. This is my favorite. That's the display in the box. You can. It's like a fabric open the box kind of thing, but that's what gets displayed through the window.
That's a corpse.
Yeah. There you go. There she is.
Oh my god!
It is one of my favorite. I've always been tempted to pick it up.
Look at the arms on it and the
I know.
hands.
It's just the Slender Man. She's from 1997. There's a limited edition. Only 10,000 of them were made. Thank God. I feel like that's too many, if anything.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. Originally retailed for $24.99 US. You know, give me a guess. This is a pretty like limited figure. How much do you reckon it's worth now?
I'm gonna go maximum $100.
It's worth $19.99. It's gone down in price.
Pick this shit up. Man.
I know.
If any of you see this, pick him up.
It looks like Willem Dafoe's goblin helmet.
What's that? Like, no, but like, where are they getting the head sculpt from, though?
I don't know. Like, I get what they're trying to do. Like, even that, it's not that. They haven't done that.
It looks like the death of Aunt May.
It does look like the death of, like, oh my god.
That smile as well.
I've been to a lot of old people's homes, and they look more alive than this woman. I haven't touched a nerve there, anyone. It's so she can reach up to higher shelves in her new remodeled kitchen. Good. Dear. Thank you so much, guys, for this. And not so much this, but definitely for the Buffy one. Very cool to see some past.
It's our own fault because we said we would literally talk about anything.
We would. And people in the chat, if you want to submit something wild, what's the rules, Sam? I always throw it to you.
So the rules is that at the start of every month, we're going to give you guys opportunity if you are in the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord, William, how can they get to the Discord?
You get over to patreon.com/each-to-their-own. Just give us $3 and get into a specific Discord.
Yes, that is right. And yeah, you can talk to us, talk to everyone else in there. We're all great. But yeah, in the That Figures channel, you're going to be putting in your guesses as to how much we're hypothetically going to spend for the month of April within the show That Figures.
Yes.
So we're not actually going to be buying these things unless they are worthy of the real money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so whenever we say we're going to be
putting it in a basket,
an item in our basket,
yeah,
that's then going to add towards like our quota.
Yes.
For that month. And at the end of the month, we'll be like, hey, we spent this much. This is the person who was closest to that. And then that's how we will showcase an item of your choosing.
Absolutely. We took 2 this time because it was kind of a split win. But yeah, anyone can enter if you're in the Discord. So please do. I think the channel's open now because it was archived for a bit. So head over to the That Figures one. There's a thread and just put in your guess now, basically, so that you're not getting too much cheating. I mean, we're not going to check. You've still got to guess based on 2 streams, but do it now.
Basically, what we will look for, I guess, is you need to make your guess within the next 24 hours.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So then at least the cutoff is that by the next stream, you can't after that be like, oh, they've...
Actually...
they're going to spend this much. And it's like, well, you've watched both streams for the month. You know.
You cheeky.
So, watch
good.
And yeah, just a bit of fun.
You know? Chuck in some numbers. You know what else is fun? These statues that I'm very excited for. And you know what? Might be the first item of the night to go into a basket, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah. One of them. Not both of them, but one of them.
Okay. I think I would know what one, but I'm intrigued if it's...
It would be weird if it was the other one, wasn't it? Let's head over to the Star Wars realm. Ooh.
Galaxy far, far away.
There it is. It's right over here. These were kind of announced, I think, May the 4th, when we did our big Star Wars May the 4th stream last year. But this is the first time... Milk, please, already. How much? Tell me. These are the first time we've gotten full looks at them. I definitely downloaded too many photos for this. I'll get to the prices at the end, Milk, so that I force you to watch the entire stream.
Exactly.
So this is our Kylo Ren windswept wet hair, which looks phenomenal.
Very good.
Very good. He's got his soaping wet hair. He does. These are obviously based on Rise of Skywalker, and they're the premium format sideshow statues as well, so about 1/4 scale. Up front, this doesn't glow. It looks like it glows. It's just well painted.
Absolutely.
So especially this shot. Maybe it does, but I couldn't find that it glowed. Maybe it's glow in the dark. Or UV.
Could it be? Yeah, I was going to say,
UV.
Could be like a UV light deal, maybe?
Yeah. That's what they seem to be going for nowadays. I wish they didn't. I like a good light. There's a better shot at that nog. And it's so good. There is a companion piece that we will get to. Again, bases for days, Sam. Bases for days.
It's a good one as well. It just fits perfectly with that whole environment and scene. from that movie.
It's kind of the thing like the Aquaman figures as well, where it's just a cool water splash and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Like, look at that pose! Look at that pose!
Just the handout is cool.
The handout is very cool. This is as premium formats are, there's bits of fabric. This is a fabric cape with a wire. Nice. There's a wire, Sam.
Very cool.
There you go. Look at that Batman-esque cape.
That's a good cape.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's a good-looking boy. There's that saber. I'll get to the... as I said, I downloaded too many photos. Josh is back to tell us how big he is. He was standing over my shoulder as I saved this, and he was like, yeah, okay, I see it.
Yeah, good.
So there you go. Milk, please. I'll tell you the price, son. And it is the same price as the Rey figure. They are both... Where's the thing? $899.95. Milk, $899.95. This one isn't going in my basket, but that one there possibly will.
That's very cool.
It does hurt. I'm sorry, Milk, please. So this is our Rey. Same deal. I think these cross sections are both fabric. And there are wires through them as well to get some posability.
That's mental.
It's so cool. A phenomenal pose again. This one actually comes with a wayfinder to go along with it.
That's cool.
Which is nice. It would have been nice if like it was just the triangle and it was like full sized, like a prop replica one.
See, like, absolutely, because, like, this is the sort of thing where, like, these little additions are good to have, but when they're a statue like this where you can't articulate them, it's like, that's just going to be an odd piece.
I've just got it there now.
Yeah, I've just got it. Like, look, I will say Rey is definitely my favourite out of the two. I'm just a bit, like, on the fence still about her pose.
It's an odd one.
Just like the arms over the head, I feel like it's the sort of pose where put that in your basket, mate. I just feel like it's the sort of pose where it can kind of inhibit viewpoints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like some people might get a bit bored with it. Because it is very odd.
It's an odd, especially compared to Kylo's, which is so stationary and just kind of like a dynamic look.
Like, I can understand and appreciate that they're trying to go for, like, a moment and like, add movement or whatever, but it's kind of like...
It's,
just I reckon what they should have done instead is sculpt their hair as though their hair is, like, caught in the wind.
Yep. That's like, true, because it is pretty flat.
Like that. Yeah.
Especially like, compared to the way the fabric is draping and stuff,
Like, I think they could add small details like that to sort of bring out that idea of movement and, you know, environment and stuff.
For sure.
Instead of just making a pose like that. But look, other than that though, I think it's really well done.
It's pretty cool.
Like, all the paint apps are great.
There's a good amount of fabric and stuff. Like these are leather pieces and
really good. Yeah.
It's cool. Milk Plays brings up the face, and it's like it is one of those faces where I'm like I see it from some angles and some not so much. Milk Plays, I've watched that scene so much since I was working at the movies when this came out, and that face is a little bit off. I totally get that. But then this angle is good. It's like it's definitely dependent. Like the reason I'm kind of intrigued to get it, like so many great details on this freaking figure, is the fact that I've got a Jin. I'm tempted to get an Ahsoka, and then I'm like, well, then I basically need Rey and a Leia, and I've kind of got the quadrilogy of Star Wars badasses. So I'm like slightly tempted. Always need some bare armpits and statues. Agreed, Joshi. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's totally like a strange... There's very few moments in time that you see someone's armpits, and to have them like permanently on your shelf is an odd thing, I guess.
It's also just like looking at it from like a Star Wars point of view, it's a very like odd fight pose in general.
Yep.
Like when you think about how a Jedi was to like swing a lightsaber around and stuff, it's like they're not just...
Totally. It's only the sequels where they just kind of flail about with sabers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very exciting. I'm like, that's in my metaphysical basket, but further away than a lot of things are. But Post of the Face I want for mine in the Discord. I'll check out that in a bit. Thank you, Milk. And then I think the next thing we have is the only other bit of Star Wars. There you go. Thank you, female Josh. There you go. Is this guy, which...
It's so cool.
It's very cool. Oh man, like this is because obviously this is Sideshow's 1/6 line of Clone Wars figures. We'll get to the other two that exist. There is a photo of them. I hadn't considered getting any of them until this, because I'm like, this looks so good. Upfront, money-wise, $254.95, which is a nice price. It's a very nice price for this.
Not terrible.
And is set for a March next year release. Yeah, like you say, the head is so good. The head is so well sculpted.
So cool.
Yeah, let me get a photo with the guys. Like this on a shelf.
Cool. Yeah.
Like,
that's very cool.
We haven't gotten any... Actually, no, these guys are up for pre-order as well. I think altogether, this is almost a $800 and something shot, which is quite a lot for these figures, because these are from Sideshow, so they're a little bit less good. It's like Hot Toys now is second, but it's like Hot Toys, then these guys are fairly low. Below them is the word I'm looking for. Had a stroke.
And these were the ones as well we discussed a few streams back, where it was kind of like they're $10 or $20 more expensive than like the live action Hot Toys versions of them.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, what's the go there?
Without likenesses and stuff, it's an odd choice.
So it's definitely way over $800 for all three of them. Because I think they were at like the 350
or something. Yeah.
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 But no, like you said though, having all them on a shelf, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Beautiful.
And also, like, there's a part of me that thinks that I could get. Well, I have already. I've got pre-ordered Ahsoka and Anakin from Hot Toys. Part of me thinks that this guy could maybe blend in enough with them, even though they're live action. Yoda's not ever like, he's always animated, so maybe he would look okay with them.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah. No, I 100% do know what you mean. Yeah.
As much as he's very much like... And Coastal points out, like, the linen, like, the fabric in this is amazing. It's
very cool.
It's very well...
Very, very good.
Just say he's episode 1 Puppet Yoda. Totally. I could do that. Look, I'm not going to dick around. It's no choice. But, yeah, he's very cool. Look at his little toes. Look at his little toes.
I know, they're great. His little nails.
His little nails. And then I think there's a photo of everything. So yeah, you get some different toes. Cool. So these are kind of like mid-air jumping toes, which is cool.
That's cool.
And then a few different hands and stuff. Very sick. Would you just get him, Sam?
Look, like, I reckon if I was getting the Anakin and Obi-Wan, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I would maybe even like... I would even lean more towards this being a definite purchase, more so if I was getting Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I haven't watched all of like Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff, but I feel like her and him probably spend more time together than what like Obi-Wan and Anakin do with Yoda within that show. So I feel like Ahsoka and this would be
pretty good
pair. Yeah.
He's incredibly tempting. Because I'm just, like, in my mind, I feel like he would look okay with even the live-action guys.
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens.
Because all it is the head.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Everything else is fine. Because you could even find, like, a custom 1/6 head.
Totally. And
just
just
live-action.
pop it on there.
And just chuck it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we shall see. Very light week for Star Wars this week.
It always is.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember us... Not last year, but the year before, when they were having like the anniversary last year, being like, "There's gonna be so much stuff."
That's true, even in the big show.
Yeah. We were so excited, and then it fell very flat.
There was not much. There was not much.
But one thing that does keep going is Marvel. And we've got a bit of Marvel.
We got a little bit of Marvel, and a little bit of one character in particular that just doesn't go away.
Never goes away.
There he is. Classic Loki is here from Hot Toys this time. I've got some comparison shots to the third party coming up.
Cool.
First off, Sam, it's pretty fucking cool, right?
It's actually a very, very decent figure.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason that really sells it and helps it a lot in its favor is the costume, being that it's not a detailed costume.
Yes.
Like, not incredibly detailed to the point where, like, the fabric has a texture that they need to, like, recreate.
Yeah.
Like, down to the point that it's all just, like, a flat color, very simple design. It helps it tremendously.
Totally.
And
yeah.
it's one of those figures where you will not need to worry about the suit creasing over time because it's just going to be fabric. Like, look at that.
Look at that.
Literally made the same thing I did when I was like, hey, don't need to worry about
Don't
it.
need to worry about it. It's so good.
It's very cool. And like, I think the thing that has sold this even more for me, like, oh wait, can you go back? The fraying on the cape down the bottom. Oh shit!
A little bit dirty as well, just a little bit of black wash on the.
Hot Toys are so scared.
They're trying their best now.
So scared. They're trying their best. And look, I would say even more so when you look at the accessories that this guy.
Oh my god, it's nuts, right?
Because it's just like all the best bits of that show.
And we will need to mention there's one accessory that got removed, and we'll talk. I still don't really know why, but one of them got removed.
No.
This one did not. The little Throg is still with us, even with the correct label on the jar, which is
cool. It's very cool.
And then we've got the alligator Loki.
Did he get removed?
No, he's safe. He's safe.
Okay, thank God.
He's safe, and I love that he's got a movable jar.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very good.
Milk, please, no, take him out of the jar. No, he must stay in the jar. And I think where's my? I love that the freaking bag. The bag is not removed, but I love the bag is there.
Cool.
I think the next one is a good comparison. So this is our third-party Loki from So-So, and like, to be fair, if the other one did not exist, this is phenomenal. Like, this is a great third-party figure.
The only thing that I noticed straight off the bat was the helmets are different.
Totally, yeah. That's
the only thing.
Yeah.
Other than that third-party one, if you want to save money, just get that.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's so impressive. Like, I think there's another. There you go. This is still in there as well. Do not worry, Sam.
Wait, so then what got removed?
So, and there you go. There's another shot of this. Like, again, it's very good. It's very good.
It's
but
very good.
You've got Hot Toys now. So the thing that got removed, which isn't even on this picture, is the goblet. So the gold goblet. So when it was first announced, he had that, and then they removed it. It was kind of in this plot here. No one can work it out. People are wondering, similar to gun control in DC figures, it might be like alcohol control in Marvel stuff. Yeah, which is weird because it's never like it's inferred that it's alcohol, but like, who gives a shit? But yeah, so we're down a cup. But
you're too scared, Disney. You're just too scared.
It's a bit lame.
You can't protect your viewers from these things. It's in the world.
You made Moon Knight, which, by the way, no spoilers for episode 2. We haven't seen it.
Haven't watched it.
But yeah, you made Moon Knight and you put Daredevil and stuff on there. Like, let the man drink. It's fine. But yeah, like you say, the accessories on this boy are just nuts. And the face. Like, this is one of their best male face sculpts.
I would say so.
Like, it's very good. I mean, we're about to we're about to
just
see
like
one of the better
down
ones.
To the skin texture and everything. It's like
just a bit of an aged boy.
Yeah.
Look, for me,
but yeah, it's very cool.
This would be, and price wise, we do have prices from Sugo, $409.95. Does come with a lot of stuff. One thing is the base is kind of boring, which is really odd because if you look at like those early photos, like he's on that base there, but like, what's this? Where's this?
Yeah, give us that.
Like, that's a themed Loki base. Like, that's kind of like
in there?
Wreckage of the End of the World and stuff. Like, where's that? That's my one complaint. My one complaint is they made a really cool base and then they just gave us
it's very fair.
This bullshit.
And just with classic Loki.
Classic Loki. Just write Richard E. Grant. It's fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yes, have you seen what Milk Please put in the Discord in terms of stuff at Kmart?
Maybe not.
Okay, I'll show you at the end of the stream. We'll get through stuff. It's very cool. We're gonna have to find it. We're gonna have to find it. But for me, the thing that will make me buy this is if when Collector Fair or whatever it is rolls around, if they do a Wanda and Vision in their classic costumes, I will buy this.
That's exactly where my mindset was as well, because it's just that shelf of the classics. Suits, you know, which would be amazing.
So I will just do this. Would you? And as you're in the similar mindset, do you want it in yours? But you wouldn't do it though. You like it as an idea, but you wouldn't do
I
it.
really, yeah, like, I love it as an idea, but I really wouldn't, because I'm so over Loki.
Yeah.
I'm so over it.
Well, we got another, I want to say 5 minutes, so...
That man should have died in the Dark World.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no need for him to keep coming back.
It's fair.
It's fine.
Are you ready for him? You ready for him to come back just for another 5 minutes?
I am. I really am.
Because to be fair, this is fucking impressive.
Okay.
This one is coming to us from
this is fair.
good old Queen Studios.
This is where I'll allow it.
And this is from his first appearance, so he hasn't gotten boring yet.
Exactly.
Over Loki, how dare Jake Kennard. You can get there. This is part of Sam's favourite line of figures, the Infant Saga. This is coming to us from Queen Studios, the people that are going to give us some bloody good hot toys. This thing is phenomenal.
The people that are going to give us good hot toys?
Yeah, I meant to say 1/6, but it's true.
Yeah,
they're going to give us good hot toys.
It's very true.
This is quarter scale. This is 1,799.95, and...
Damn.
I don't think I've ever, understood a price more than this thing. Just because I'm a premium format is $800. Double that and you get this, I'm fine. I can do that. I'm fine. Look at this man.
It's a genuine man.
It's an actual man. I'll try and get some daylight photos. Imagine that. Imagine that on a shelf.
Yeah. Just the base and everything. The scepter.
Oh. So we do know that, and because this is bloody Queen Studios, mate, this is rooted hair. This isn't sculpted hair. And also the base. It only specifies that the base has LEDs in it.
Okay.
I don't know if this will. I hope it does. Okay. I feel like it should. But I don't know. I feel like you could help him get rid of his black heads with how detailed that head sculpt is. It's fair. It's fair milk.
Absolutely.
This guy is just so cool.
That's cool.
I won't lie. When I saw this, I thought it was them revealing their 6th scale Loki, and I was like, oh shit.
I would have had a heart attack.
Because he's one I need. I need one of those.
Yeah. That's so true.
This would be danger for Will. Look at the pleather, man. It's
just so good. It's so good. These guys every day reassure me.
It's literally every day.
Exist.
Yeah,
literally every day.
Look how big it is.
I honestly don't have anything to say about it because it's just good.
Yeah,
it's just good and it exists.
It's just good.
And then there's another Josh.
Here he is. Legitimately, if this. Does it have anything about genuine leather? No, it doesn't say. If this...
Genuine leather?
Of course it is, Samuel. It's fucking Queen Studios.
Oh my
god. Yeah.
Wait, but... that is a real game changer, because I didn't know that.
It's not pleather. It's not pleather.
It's real leather, it's gonna last.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got no concerns there about that pleather.
The peeling and bullshit.
Going to shit over time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As we've said time and time again with these guys, and we're going to talk about them more literally now, we might as well. If this is the quality of their 1/6 figures, we're ruined. It's stupid.
If they are adding
real leather.
Look, what because in terms of their 1/6, I feel like they won't ever add real leather just because it's very hard to scale that down.
Totally. The pattern-wise.
I feel like this is as small of a scale as you can get for leather before it looks too shit on something too small.
Yeah.
So I feel like we won't ever see it on a 1/6. Look, if they surprise me, I am going to just reevaluate my entire life. And everything I understand about anything.
I wonder how long it's going to take for them to do 1/4 scale figures. That's a statue. What would it take for them to just put some articulation into that?
That's a good point.
I wonder if they will. I wonder if that's even in their game plan. But
what if? Because you know how they're working on the figure for the Batman.
Yes.
If that's real leather, I'm actually.
We should quickly touch on just the continuing of the fuckness. This is Hot Toys. Sam's understanding of tactiles will radically shift, says Joshi.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is from Hot Toys. They've posted this as an update to their Wenwu figure from Shang-Chi.
An update, more like a please don't leave us.
Please don't leave us. The wording of this thing is like, hey, here's something we always do. And it's like, come on, guys. If you don't know, Queen Studios, who are doing 1/6 scale figures, have made a Facebook group and are putting polls and constant updates about their figures, which are amazing. Yes?
It's the thing as well, though, where like they actually talk to you.
They reply.
Like, you'll leave a comment and you'll be like, hey, have you ever thought of doing this? And they'll leave a paragraph
Yeah, cool.
of a response just being like, yeah, we thought about this.
That's not
Here's
bad.
why we have thought. Yeah. It's like it's insane.
Yeah.
Like their version of customer service is not even customer service. It's your friends
It's your
own
mate.
a business called Queen Studios and they're talking to you about their company.
Yeah.
And then Hot Toys do this post today, giving an update like they regularly do that. When they announce a figure, the update is the final image.
When it looks completely different.
Like the final photos of the figure is the update.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's out.
So
like, you get nothing.
Nothing. And so this is the epitome of, they're trying their hardest. And like, to be fair, this is actually this and Shang-Chi were one of the figures that we were like, oh shit, these are like the best head sculpts they've done. So they didn't really need to do this. But there is a comparison between it. So this was our initial head sculpt. This is that. And it's totally one of those things of like, I thought this was good. And now I'm like, oh no, that's actually what he looks like. It's like, that's a cool kind of caricature version, but now this is like, oh no, that's a human.
I feel like the first version, though's got more of a texture to the face.
Yeah.
Or am I incorrect? I don't know. I feel like there's more definition.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit sharper.
A little bit.
It
might just be to do with the lighting in the photos.
Totally. Yeah. I think that the thing for me that really sells this is it's a bit of like his head shape is better.
Yeah.
It's definitely a very slender head shape on the other one. So like good on them. It's like ages a decade between photos. Yeah, he looks older. I guess he does kind of look older in the new one as well, which is pretty cool. These are really strange. It's the thing that I'm sure you have it as well. When something looks very good, you kind of want it. But it's like, I have no reason for this.
Problem, really. It's with everything. When something looks good, I just want it.
Cake.
And,
Cake. When a cake looks real good, I'm just like, get in me.
Want it.
When I see Wenwu looks really good, I'm like, get in me.
Get in me.
Yeah. So these aren't going in any baskets, but it's a good sign that, as we always say, competition breeds like development and improvement. And it's already clear that Queen Studios is really just going, go on, try.
I hope that this rivalry gets to the point where when you order a figure, like the CEO of that company comes to your door themselves and is like, here you go, my child.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good. Speaking of that, and I don't want to spoil what it is, but Josh bought something, and you'll love this. So Josh bought something, and he just bought it, and it was fine. And on the like receipt, the person that like was involved in it had signed it, and it was clearly a pen. It's crazy. He like, and there's an unboxing coming of it. He freaked out. It was wild because it's. No, I don't want to get too into it. I'll spoil what it is. But,
cool.
It was very exciting for Josh and for me. I'm like, it's always cool when you get a signature of something.
Cool.
It's like my Aston Martin.
I'm so intrigued.
It's like the Aston Martin I got. And it's signed by like an Aston Martin man. I'm like, oh, cool.
Like, oh, cool. Okay, so he was involved.
Yeah, he at least saw it. All right, let's burn through some things to get to one of the cool things. We got a little look at spoilers for Moon Knight, but not really. We kind of knew that Mr. Knight was coming. He's in a couple of photos. And this is our first look at one of the Marvel Legends figures. Just looks cool. It's a guy in a suit. Cool. Looks pretty good. I guess we're already here. There's also a photo of the Marvel Legends of this version of Moon Knight. All right. They did the thing. They did the thing where they didn't announce it after we finished for once, Sam. They did it before we started.
I know. It's so... I just love that they're, constantly watching our streams and listening to what we say. And
they're kind.
That feedback helps. Yeah.
That's true. They should really start a Facebook group just for us. This is the Moon Knight for... the Hot Toys figure for Moon Knight. There isn't any actual prices, but I did see William Wang, who is one of the best 1/6 dudes. I think it's the Australian Hot Toys or something like that.
Yeah.
Jump it on Facebook. He orders things in, and he's currently got them for $360. If you want to jump on them early, which is pretty good. So track down that Facebook group. He just consistently has incredible deals throughout the week that always makes me pause and go, I mean, I could just give you money.
Yeah.
So
what the fuck? What sorcery is that?
We'll talk about this after the stream, but yeah, Sam, if you want any figures, I would recommend just
because I have seen him around.
Yeah.
On the socials.
Yeah.
I didn't know his prices were like that.
They're nuts. And they're shipped. That's $360 shipped, my friend. So this is our Moon Knight. There's a few good figures posted. Look at this. Look at that pose. Look at that pose, Sam.
Not yet.
Look at that. Look at that cape. Oh. Confirmed a wide cape and LED head sculpt. Not bloody UV bullshit. It is an LED light up head sculpt.
I also love that they're doing like the frayed edges of the cape as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Why are they putting in effort?
Because of the Queen. There you go. A couple of more shots. Look at that.
So cool.
Look at that.
Do you know what? Because like after the first episode, I was thinking about this, and I was like, I wonder how they're gonna do a 1/6 figure, and like purely just thinking about Queen Studios, I was like, if this was them,
it'd just be all fabric.
They would 100%.
Yeah.
They would have someone there wrapping the arm wraps around him and like just getting everything exact.
They would murder someone and dip some of the rags into blood and then wrap them around an arm.
Oh my god.
Because totally, like one of the things that I think you can really see it in this one is a lot of it is like, this is hard shell. They've gone with just like sculpted, but then every now and then you've obviously the cape is fabric. This is all hard shell, but then we got some more through here, and it makes sense. Like to keep it at cost, it's a nice price.
Because especially like that chest piece, that's one of the pieces where I was like, how would you recreate that using actual like cloth at this sort of scale? And it would be very difficult, but Queen would do it.
Queen would do it. Coastal says, how good would it be, like, getting to take the photos of this and, like, oh, man, what a job. What a job it would be.
Oh, honestly, right? It'd be insane.
Like this. I'm sure we're going to see this soon. Look, you can slot individual...
Wolverine.
Yeah, it's when he's here. And one of my favorite ones, I think it's in... Like, all these poses are great. One of my favorites is this. Do you know where I'm going? Cool. Do you know where I'm going with this, Sam? I'm sure chat will. There's a famous meme about Moon Knight. This is an official photo. This hasn't been doctored. Hot Toys did the meme. Random bullshit go. So good on Hot Toys.
Oh my fucking god.
There you go.
Funny.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's very, very funny.
This is a fake quote. It's one of those.
Good.
It's not in a comic, but I lost my shit seeing that they did the meme.
That's so good. Random bullshit go.
Random bullshit go. So good, so classic. It's such a gorgeous looking figure.
That's a big cape as well.
It is a big cape. And you may have seen they are going with the deluxe style base, which some people have complained about because it is big. It's a beefy base.
Big. Yeah.
But one thing these photos don't show for some reason is that the base does also come with a fucking crescent moon.
What?
I don't know. Why not?
You are kidding me.
Which is, I guess, depending on the size, would be a prop replica, right? Like that's basically one of his moon rings.
I would say that is exactly that.
Because if you were grabbing a Hot Toy figure, which is basically the height of that would be it.
That's a prop replica.
That's a prop replica. Oh, Sam's going to buy this figure now.
You motherfuckers.
So like I said, 360 from William Wang. 360, Sam. 360 from William Wang.
But I can't. I just spent 200 on Infinity War Cat.
Got 360 on William Wang.
I know. But do you know what though? I will say quickly, it's not in the Google sheet, but at Zavi and at Zing at the moment as well, you can buy like the prop set of that.
Oh god.
I don't even know what it's called. but that moon crest and
Yeah.
the scarab beetle, like metal replicas,
God
and the
damn it.
scarab beetle, like the wings extend out, and it's got all the engravings on them. They're really, really cool.
Shit.
So if you want some props, I think it was either Milk or Joshy. They put it in the channel during the week on the Discord. So
so what you're saying is that I have to tell them, fuck you. That's rude. Would this go in? So here's the thing for me, and like it's a weird one because I wondered if they would, and like in terms of how the suit functions, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't have your head. Your face does not come with this figure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And and it's a weird thing because, like I say, it doesn't need to. Like, it doesn't make sense to come with it.
No.
But there's like a part of me that's like, it feels like that's missing.
Yeah, like, I mean, look, I didn't really think about it up until now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it would have been cool. Like, obviously, I don't know if this is accurate to the figure, not the figure, like the character.
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool if the eye plate maybe came out and then it was like a bare eye plate underneath.
Totally.
You know? Like, same with, like, if you bought a Batman, you could, like, take out, like, the face.
The lower part,
shell,
totally.
You know?
Or even...
I think that would be cool.
Even, like... And it was kind of in Ep 1. No spoilers for Ep 2. I don't know what happens. The, like, way it wraps around, it could even be a head that is, like, mid-bandage wrapping.
That would be cool.
So, and that way, similar to John Cena, they wouldn't actually have to pay for Oscar Isaac's license. They could just kind of cover parts as well.
Mate, we're putting that in the Queen Studios group after this.
We should.
Yeah, we absolutely should.
Give them our ideas because we like them more. So that for me is kind of why I'm like iffy on it, and also because something like the Mr. Knight figure, which will be a simpler suit, will maybe have an Oscar Isaac head, and that could look really nice on a shelf. So for me, I don't think this doesn't quite make the basket for me.
Look, chuck it in mine, just because I do actually like. You know, the first episode for me was okay.
Yes.
But as a character so far, I am incredibly intrigued.
Yep.
So, and like, I really like the like whole Egypt thing with like that was the main thing I loved about it. Because like as a kid, it was like Egypt galore.
Yeah, cool.
So like I loved all of that sort of stuff. So I love the way that like his suit has hints of that within it, just in terms of like everything being a fabric, the gold, the glyph on the chest, like it's all very Egyptian, which I really like. So yeah, purely just for
that, it's a good deal. It's a good deal as well.
Look, just having that fucking thing on the base, that's it.
It's so sick.
All I need.
It's very cool. But that is all the Marvel news. I will say, a little part of me dies every time I see a figure that isn't the Hawkeyes. Especially now, this show isn't even over yet, and he's already got a figure.
He's got a figure. Where's Clinton Kate?
I don't get it, man. Like, maybe they know they're coming in something else.
Yeah, like, because that's what I was going to say. Unless they know they're coming in something else, so they're like, hey, we'll wait.
Yeah.
And make the best version of them when the time comes. But didn't they tease them?
No, who'd they tease? They teased.
It was the Loki and Sylvie.
They teased Loki and Sylvie. They did, yeah. There was someone else they teased recently. I can't remember. And the Batmobile and stuff. They've got a lot to do. Shazam. Nothing. Oh man, Shazam and Mary Marvel. If that's like a duo they release,
surely
I'm fucked.
Surely,
I'm in. Should we talk about DC? We might as well.
I think we should.
Might as well. There we go. First up, that one moved a little bit, didn't it? First up is a Harley Quinn statue. What are we doing here? There we go. Let's bring it up here.
There we go.
This is coming to us from a Sideshow, I'm pretty sure. From Tweet Ahead, but it's distributed by a Sideshow. There is the same statue, but as a 1/4 scale and a 1/6 scale, which is quite fun. As you can kind of see down in the corner, they're the two kind of scales of the two.
Oh, cool.
Depending on how much you want. I will say up front, though, price-wise, 1/4 scale, $899.95. 1/6 scale, $689. So, an extra $200, and you get a massive statue. It's like, you're not going the 1/6.
Yeah.
This is a cool one, obviously inspired by comics and kind of her animated series appearance. For me, I'm like slightly intrigued because I'm looking for a Harley statue as well.
Okay.
The base is quite cool, especially I think there's a nice close-up.
Yeah, base is very good.
You got a Mr. J in building blocks, kind
That's
of,
cool.
which is quite
That's
cute.
cool.
And it's a cool outfit for me. That like the statue I'm waiting for Harley is from like the animated series. If they do something with that, I'd be in. But yeah, Milk Players, like you say, the pose is quite fun. And it's a good noggin, unlike the Iron Studios one from a couple of weeks ago that looked less than savourable. This one actually looks quite good.
Look, we don't have to go into that.
We don't have to. And there you go. Look at the aging around the little soft
it's
toy.
Very good. It's very, very good. I love like the bags of money and everything.
Yeah,
look at that. That's really cool.
It's nice and Hessian. Looks very good. There's a weird thing that all like Joker and Harley things, they always do it on like a dock, like it's a seafaring dock.
Like I always think about it's to imitate like the Funhouse that they always do in like the Arkham games and stuff. It's always just like wooden, like crappy wooden flooring and shit.
Funland Pier, as Milt plays.
Yeah,
Totally. It always just it makes sense, but I'm always like, it's wild that that's all we do. It's like there's no other thing for these guys.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's the companion Joker piece as well.
Joker one is very good.
Look at that Batman cowl just kind of resting.
Chuck that one in my basket.
The Joker one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, remember, this is just the Joker. There you go.
Oh my god, he's got the Joker card from the Snyder Cut.
This one?
That's very cool.
That's good. It is a good little hybrid of... I would know. I'm like, that's a card. It's cool. It's got a good... Both of them have a nice like amalgamation of their history and stuff. Like the crowbar sitting up here is quite cool and stuff like that. It's a cool statue, and like you were saying, there's a alternate head with the pigtails, which is quite cool. I like this one. It's got like there's a slight like wink mid smirk kind of thing, which is cool.
Do we get any alternate anything with Joker or no?
I'm not sure. I think that one's a bit older. This is like the new Beast.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not too sure much about the Joker, but I'm sure William Wang can get you it for maybe $2 or something.
Sweet.
But there you go. That's it compared to Josh there. Both the big and the small version. It's like I'm slightly tempted for equality's sake. I will get the Harley if you're getting the Joker, just to put that in my basket as well.
No worries.
But something that might go in your basket, depending on how much you want your shelf filled, is this, which is a cyborg from the Snyder Cut, from, I think it's Figwatts, from memory, from Mayfix. This thing, Sam, I don't know much about this dude, but what am I looking at?
No, but look, it does look really good. It's basically just like a bunch of the things that he can do. So, like, Cyborg's got a whole bunch of different like encoding in him where it just allows him to do fucking whatever he wants. So if he wanted to grow 2 more arms while his existing arms turn into blasters, he can do that.
Good.
And he's also got like a face shell that can keep him safe when like flying and things like that. So it's all just really cool little bits. But yeah, look, as a figure, like, I feel like with Cyborg, you've really got to nail down the sculpt because it's such a detailed figure, especially this version of him anyway.
Yeah.
Like you get like, I think is it Titans where it's just like the guy in like a tracksuit? It's got, like, the foam
and Doom Patrol. Yeah,
that's it. Like you have a version like that, but then you've got versions like this, which is like to me a cyborg. But yeah, it looks very cool. I will say, like, it just looks a bit flat.
Yeah,
I reckon like they could have maybe just added like some like a wash to maybe like the core section and like the bits that would have been like shadowed by other elements of his body.
It looks a bit soft. I'm sure it isn't, but because there's no like altered coloration for sure. Yeah. And you get a couple of heads. Which is cool. Yeah,
look, the head sculpts I really do like. I like the sort of like in stress sort of one. What I will say though is that with Cyborg, while he's incredibly like intricate in terms of detail, there's some pretty cool stuff there. Yeah. Every product I see of him always looks the same. So like for example, today I was in a comic shop at Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they had the Snyder Cut figures from McFarlane Toys.
Yep.
And I would even say that Cyborg looks better than this one.
Yeah, totally.
Purely just because I think it had a bit more of like a wash over it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, to me, those figures look great anyway because they're a great base to work on if you want to improve them.
Yep.
But like, I would think, like for this character in particular, getting something like an action figure instead of like a Mayfex figure would probably be the best way to go because there's not that much
difference.
In difference,
especially considering the McFarlane stuff are like maybe $25, $30.
$25, $30. And this is like what,
$129.95. Yeah. Comparatively,
so it's a thing where it's like, for me, if I put these two, if I put this and the other one side by side, I'd be like, just give me the cheap one.
Just give me the cheap one.
It's like, because with the cheap one, you can also, like, you won't get it all in the same in the same package, but you can buy a masked version or an unmasked version.
Yeah, totally.
Either way, it's there.
You'll track it down. Yeah, it's in no one's baskets. Milk Please says also that this is probably a re-release of their previous one from like Joss Whedon cut era, but with the new accessories that were in the new movie. Yeah. There you go. There's all these bits and pieces. Next up, there you go. He's in flight. What a great flight pose that is. It's pretty shit. It's also whoever did the Photoshop on this just kind of gave up.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
It's a bit rough.
That's funny.
But there you go. It's not bad.
That's cool.
That's a pretty cool little pose. Yeah, but it is it's one of those ones that there's very little that you can do to make him look cool as a figure because he is, and it's similar to I guess maybe Steppenwolf. It'd be hard to make him look like he does in the film because the costume is so CGI that it's hard to
what I would love, and like, look, if anyone at Queen Studios wants to have a tackle of this, by all means go ahead.
Yeah.
But I think it would be sick if someone made like a quarter scale or even like a 1/6 scale of Cyborg where it was like his chest light would actually light up, but it was so strong that they give you the clothes that he wears. And then when he's wearing that, you can still see like all the lights and the bits through like the actual clothing. I think that would be sick. I think that would just be something that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Just to give you options for him.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be cool.
Because while he is cool, it can get boring pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel that.
But yeah.
Speaking of boring things, Bloodsport is a character that's in a show and a movie from... Fuck, God, I don't care. It's every time I say anything from the Suicide Squad, I just remember the 2 hours that I wasted, and I just get sad.
I found it so disappointing.
And that's coming from DC boy, who not that you like blindly love things, but you're more inclined to love the thing.
No, like absolutely, like because there are a lot of things where I'm like, I really enjoy them for dumb reasons. But a lot of the things, I'm like, I genuinely think this is good. I genuinely think this isn't so good. Suicide Squad, I was like, not for me. Purely because they killed off all the interesting characters. Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. And, like, for me, I was like, I'm willing to like these guys. And look, I came around to Peacemaker, but God, I hated Peacemaker in that film. This guy, like, barely had a character. It's like they made the joke of he's basically Deadshot, and then that's all he ever was. He never really got past that. Harley isn't in it enough, and when she's in it, who gives a shit? She shouldn't be in this movie. Anyway, let's not attack the Suicide Squad. Let's attack this figure. Which is hard to do, because it comes to us from Prime 1 Studios, who are just notoriously very good at making things.
Yeah. I will say, like, I think they've made his, like, facial hair and hair a bit too, like, greyish
Salt and peppery. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, when he's got that helmet on, it's fine.
Let's get a good one. There you go. Totally. It's a little bit grayer than he probably was in the film.
But does look very good.
Does look good. The paws. That's one thing Prime 1 love. They love a good paw.
Yeah, they love good paws.
That was a pause. So this is coming to us from Prime 1. $2,499.
Oh, shit.
Prime 1 are fucking weird with their prices.
What's the scale of him? Is he half scale?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just a quarter scale. Like, that's generally what their statues are. I'll just double check. But, yeah, it's a weird choice. Let me just, like, quadruple check. Prime 1 Studio. Yeah, quarter scale, 28 inches tall. some reason he's double the price of anything. Prime 1 do so well, but also take your money, a kidney, and an arm, plus a leg. That's right, Coastal. Yeah. That's right. But yeah, like you say, the helmet kind of hides it a bit. Yeah. And you do get a little Starro, of course.
My favourite thing about the movie was just Starro.
Yeah, more of him. More of him and Capaldi. Cool. That's all you need.
Yeah.
There you go. There's some sizes. The other thing I do really like about this is that you can remove the individual pieces that he does to, like, build his guns.
Okay, that's cool.
Because it comes with quite a few different blasters and stuff. So here you go. Yeah. So his whole costume is his guns. So you've got these bits and pieces. So you can kind of go, if I've got this in his hand, I will take this piece off to kind of match.
Oh, see, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's pretty fun. Cool. And so he's got a opposite arm as well. So when you have the head, the helmet off, you can make him...
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Little bits and pieces in there. But still, weirdly, the logo's on the back.
Why? What for?
It's almost the Godzilla ones. The interesting, cool thing was on the back. Like, the light-up piece was always on the back. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I don't know, Prime 1.
It's like they think people just display these things in the middle of a room.
Yes, it's a coffee table and that's all.
Yeah. No.
But there you go.
This is going up against a corner.
This is the Will Smith pose. Dare we speak his name? But it's a cool thing. I'm sure someone's very excited. Like, I know this film had its fans, so I'm sure there's a lot of DC fans that are excited for this.
Someone will 100% buy this.
As I said, $2,499.95, and this will be coming October next year. Next thing, I just wanted to reset your mind as to how good figures can be, Sam. So I just wanted to bring everything back down to earth with Beast Kingdom's 26 points of articulation Superman. So there you go. This is an official...
I have seen this.
Yeah. Superman. Just a bit shit, right?
It's just the, that body. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
I really don't. Have they seen a human being before?
Maybe not. Maybe this is our first ever AI-made action figure.
I really appreciate the thought. That's what the fuck is that? Oh no, they have not. There is no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. I don't have a price for this. Oh, what a shame. Actually, no, I need to find out. Just in case you want this. I don't want you staying up or awake at night not knowing how much this is going to cost. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. So this is in US dollars. Do you want to give me a ballpark? What do you reckon this is? What do you reckon it deserves to be?
What do I reckon it deserves to be?
Yeah.
70 US.
70. All right, $89.99 US.
Oh, fuck. Okay, look. At least it's not 180.
Yes. Yeah. It's just not very good. It's just not very good.
It's just weird. It reminds me of a Barbie doll. When because they did it for BVS back in the day, and I think they recently did it for the Batman as well.
Yeah.
When they just chuck a Batman head on a Ken body.
Yeah.
And this is a figure.
That'll do.
It's just it's really weird.
Yeah. It's not great. No. So let's move the fuck on from this thing.
Yeah.
To something that... There he is. Wow, what a great figure. Just looks like he needs to go to the toilet.
Honestly.
He's just filled this up with poop.
Mid-falling.
Here's something good. SH Figure Arts has teased. Cool. They're the Batman. This is set for August 2022, so this year. Milk Please is in the chat, and he's very excited. This thing looks very, very cool.
And Milk.
He's going to get it. There's no way he won't get it. Look, they've done an interesting thing. They've rubberized the top. Kind of I think maybe the real cape is like this. I don't remember it looking like this.
No, definitely not like that.
Yeah, it's two tones of fabric.
Yeah.
But of course that's to kind of... It at least makes the figure look good. Pre-ordered already. Thank you, Milk Please. How much did you pay for it? I guess it's to make it look good from a front on.
Yeah, I would say that with the fabric and for that small scale, it would be very hard to make that like pleat sort of design.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I can totally understand it.
And yeah, like in some good action poses like this, it totally all blends together. Our face, it's very small. It does the job. Yeah. You're not going to use this. You're going to be using the Batman head anyway. And then these are our accessories, Sam.
Yeah, cool.
As you can see here, there's a version without
the full chest plate. That's cool.
So that you don't pop out the thing, you pop off the chest plate and use.
That's cool.
Which is the most accurate figure so far, because a lot of them have come with like 80 batarangs, and it's like he only had one. He only had the one that he popped off and then put back on.
Yeah.
So it's cool that, and like it looks like it has the adrenaline pen and stuff as well, which is cool. Which is pretty sick.
Got the grapple.
The grapples. Yeah. It's a good... This is a good... I don't have to pay till it's in stock. There you go. So we don't have a price here. But I like this. It's a pared down one. Figuarts, correct me if I'm wrong, Milk Plays, but you're probably looking at like 130 or something for this guy. Yeah. 80 AUD. Holy shit.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad for a 6-inch fig that looks like this. That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
But there you go. That's all our DC news as well. We're almost there. Sam's got something for us right at the end of this stream. But before we get to that, we've got a couple of, as we always call it, what do we call it, Sam? Other shit. So we're going to check out some other shit before we head over to whatever the fuck Sam's got for me. So let's take a look at some other shit. Your dream of having a boys lineup is continuing.
Oh, that's very cool.
That dream you had 3 years ago when anyone gave a shit about this show.
Yeah, literally. Still waiting for that Homelander, eh?
Yeah. Do you regret that? You're still keen? It looks very good.
I'm keen purely because it looks good.
Yeah. It's the thing we were saying earlier. You want it in you.
Yeah.
Because it looks good. Yeah.
But it's a thing now where I'm like, I don't care enough.
No. It is the detriment of all of these like hot toys and stuff. It's like, I wish it was now. I wish I had it now. Yeah. And that is a groin. That is a groin and a half. I feel like we might be...
fucking weapon.
Yeah, that should be an accessory piece. You should be able to remove that. He's very proud of it. Look, in both photos, he's just like, look at this thing I've got. Look at this.
That's so funny.
Look at this. It looks like the Flash helmet, but without Barry's head.
It's like a kidnapping victim.
He's a little bit of an intense boy. But he looks good. He's I don't have any. Do I have the price? $32.99 US. So about like $50.
Oh, okay.
He's also from NECA, who their like quality is kind of in between shit and pretty good.
Okay.
They're not amazing, but the box is quite cool. You got a nice design.
Yeah, nice. That's very cool.
And he sits in there like that, which is fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, which is fun.
I like that.
Next up, Sam, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you'll probably want this.
I think I've seen it.
Oh shit, I've skipped through all of it. But yeah,
look.
Yeah.
I definitely stole this.
So
this is cool.
Rabbitoh is... Okay, there we go. Rabbitoh is a company that, if you don't know, in the world of Doctor Who, Rabbitoh, the man, makes the props for the show. He made Matt's and David's Sonics. Assumedly, as well, the psychic paper that's in the show. He's made replicas of it. This one is very cool. It comes with a couple of different cards that you can slip in to kind of make it look like it is in the show. I won't lie. This doesn't tempt me, but I forgot that this guy existed. So going to his site, I was like, oh shit, I could buy a Sonic now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I can afford that now.
Like, because like I saw this and it is very, very cool. But then, it's that thing like you go into his site and you're like, oh, there's a Sonic there for $1,000. Yeah, I could do that.
But as Milk Plays says, we missed out on the final run of Sonics. A part of me thinks like if Matt comes back or David comes back, he'll do another run. Like,
the thing with me though is that I bought the One Company one.
Yeah.
I've got the technically 12th version, and I've got the 10th version as well. And them to me are the best ones you can get as a replica.
Totally. Yeah.
Because it's like they're all metal. They're from direct
Milk Plays says it,
the actual, they're from direct scans of the prop. Like the one they used for David Sonic, they actually got him to bring them the one that he owns privately so they could scan it.
Nuts.
Because all the other ones they either couldn't get their hands on or they were fucking broken.
Yeah.
So, like, the really, really cool thing about it is that on the grip, that crackling is all exactly
It's 1-to-1.
It's 1-to-1, which is unreal to think about.
I did not know that. That's now big. That's now a grail piece for me.
Yeah, and like with the 12th one, that is basically like Matt's one. The white grip part on it. Over time, as that plastic on the prop ages, it goes like a very, very yellowy. So they've accurately done that, and then on the prop, there's like little marks and indents from like dirt and stuff that have hit it. So they're all accurate on it as well. And it, like you hold it and you're like, holy shit. And the best thing about it is that you can flick it and the claws open up and then you can just pull them back down and it's fine. And it's like, it's so good. Yeah. It is so good. Like, they are two of my favorite things I'll probably never get rid of.
I have... Milkplate says that you want to get the 12th because of the 11th. I've got both. I've got the one that doesn't close and I've got the one that flicks as well. Yeah, but I want that. I've always thought about the 10th one, but I did not realize how good it was. So now I will need that.
And like the base of it is just like a Time Lord insignia and with a little magnet and it just sits there. And the actual case it comes in is like a plastic case with like foam cut out on the inside for it to slip in, and that's got like Time Lordy text on it as well, and it's just it's a very good piece.
All right, I'll be going to eBay with my dick in my hand after this. So let's do this. Let's round this thing out very quickly. A cool little Doom statue for any gamers in the chat.
Oh, cool!
It's just very cool. It's just very simple. It's
doing the thing that I want more companies to do, which is using a clear rod.
Yes. Yeah.
Does
the job. Like, look at that on a white background. It's gone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't forget the Kmart. Oh, yeah, we'll have to talk about Kmart. This is 135 US, and it is limited to 1,200 pieces. So it's like, there's a little bit of value to that as well.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm not going to click for any more photos. If anyone likes Doom, check it out. I don't have any more details, so who gives a shit? So let's go out here to... I can't click on this until until we're into it. Otherwise, I will get surprised as well. So
okay, cool.
This is our custom corner. Sam, talk to us about our custom corner.
So there's two things that I've put one in the sheet we have, and I've sent one image to Will where I will explain the story behind that. But this first thing, I've just put, get this in my damn hands. Because I saw this, and it's by an account that we have featured here before.
Oh, cool.
And it's just like, oh my God. I'm just going to let you click on it, Will.
Cool.
And let it come up.
All right. It's not this. All right. Ready, everyone? Everybody? Brace yourself. Oh my God. Oh, fuck.
So he's made like a realistic alien from Toy Story.
Oh my goodness.
If you actually go into his account now, there should be an updated...
Oh, you shit.
You gotta sign in. But anyway, but you can see, he's like, it's like a full-bodied, like head to toe.
There he is.
It's unreal.
It's amazing.
It's so funny.
Oh, wonderful. Oh my God, that's so weird. Oh, his weird little back.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, dear.
It's so cool. That's what I want in the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
I want one of these fuckers to come out.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, that looks great. I want live action Woody now. Holy shit. He looks awesome.
How cool is that?
Oh, that's so sick.
This guy does such good shit.
It does. Toyman Zhao, everyone. Follow him. And then I've got something here, Sam. So do you want to...
You have. So I'll give a bit of a backstory to this first before we reveal. Every now and then I'll have a quick look at things on AliExpress. While the site looks dodgy, you actually do get what you pay for, believe it or not. So there was a seller who was selling a custom, like, third-party Henry Cavill head sculpt, and it was like $20.
Yep.
And I was having a brief look at it, because it is actually a lot more, like, human-like than like the Hot Toys ones. I was like, let me just pop the Hot Toys one off and put this one on.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll go to like the comments and reviews and see what people have put. The beauty of AliExpress is that it encourages you to take photos of what you've gotten. So this is just a photo of someone who's very happy with what they've gotten. And I just want to outline the caption they've put, which is just, I really like this head. Luckily, the color matched the spare body I had perfectly. Just like ignoring the fact of what he's done here.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear.
So it was just a very,
my God,
very funny thing. Yeah, and like there's a few more photos like this, but this to me was the icing on the cake.
That's ridiculous. It's the fact that like
they're a married couple.
Yeah, it's the fact that but he's in like a wife beater singlet or something. It's like
every photo of this motherfucker is in a wife beater singlet.
Oh dear. Well, yeah. Look, she's problematic as it is, so you know why not chuck it with that? Oh dear.
Other than that, I mean, his head sculpt looks great.
It looks pretty good. There's not a bad head sculpt.
Yeah.
Everything else is the fact he's posed the hand around here.
Oh, I know, right? That was the thing where I was like, what the hell? And if you look, like, he's got them a little, like, kitchen set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Oh, and a freaking Hotel Transylvania in-scale sticker for the fridge. Oh, my God. I want to know how old this person is. I don't know if that's a better...
I don't, because I feel like if I do, it would just open up a whole case of things.
Oh, I hate that. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, I just really had to share.
I'm so glad I held on. I told you to hold on to it.
Me too.
Let's finish with something really positive, and this one comes to us from Milk Please from Kmart. I don't know if you know this exists. I didn't know it exists, and I need it.
I think... Oh, no.
So it's one of the Hot Wheels ones.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I need it. I desperately need that.
I mean, look, while we're on the topic of Hot Wheels and Kmart, they are getting a thing in soon where, like, I don't know when. All I've seen of it is that it just says it's coming soon, but they're getting a DC vehicle set. And it's just to do with the character of the Batman.
Yes.
And you get the 66 Batmobile. You get the Michael Keaton Batmobile. You get the Batwing from The Dark Knight. I don't know why they haven't just put like his version of the Batmobile in there. Anyway. You get the Ben Affleck Batmobile, and then you get the Robert Pattinson Batmobile.
Yeah, cool.
And it's all in one set.
Yeah.
And it's like $35.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty cool. I
Cool.
saw it on their site, and I was like, when's that coming?
Jump on that.
That's tempting. So that's going to be there soon, probably.
Yeah. Joshy says, did I miss Loki having a helicopter? No, it was the Thanos copter. It was the Thanos copter. In the background stuff. Good. I think we've adequately spent a lot of money tonight, Sam.
Yeah. I mean, I actually spent some money tonight, so...
As did I, yeah. My fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm keen for... I'm just keen for we to be walking around in some fresh kicks.
Oh, yeah.
And just...
I won't lie. I've been jealous of your blue and white Nikes for ages. So there was a part of me, like... Because Mum was like, you should just buy the red ones. And I'm like, yeah, but these blue and white ones will look great with Marty McFly. You don't understand, Mum.
They do.
And I know they look good because I've seen them on Sam.
Imagine if I got the Ghostbuster ones from the other week.
Well, then I would have to buy the Jurassic Park ones. We could do this all night, Sam.
Please.
We could do this. Oh, Coastal didn't see shoes. Shoes. I'll quickly, just for Coastal.
Because you could, with like the red ones, you could even wear that with like your Star-Lord cosplay if you wanted to just be extra comfortable for the day.
I always want to be extra comfortable for the day. There you go. They're both Star-Lord themed shoes. Coastal, these ones in particular, I feel like you would rock the shit out of. These blue and white ones. But you shall, I don't know when they're arriving. They was also set to my Sydney address, so I have no idea. It'll happen at some point, so I'll get them.
I would love the idea of just like your dad opening up and wearing them around the house a bit.
Oh God, he would ruin them. He'd wear them to work, and that would be the worst thing. He's a truck driver.
Oh.
They'd be destroyed.
But weathering.
Accurate. Well, the cool thing is that because they're there. Oh, we've got to finish. The blue and white ones are part of the line. It's like they already exist as Adidas that are like worn, like they're designed to look worn.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
Yeah, because I could see that there was a bit of like
yellowed rubber and stuff like that. So I'm very excited.
Cool.
I love
really
it.
like
Love it.
Yeah, it's very very.
I didn't even have to get them from the op shop like you, Sam. I
know
they are made worn.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I might have to go look at them.
You should. There's a lot of different ones. There's Groot ones, there's Drax ones, there's Gamora ones,
really?
there's Rocket ones. Yeah. There's ones for every character in the game, which is very cool. And 2 for Star-Lord. I don't need shoes to look warm before I wear them. Well, Joshy, you don't understand fashion.
No. Shame on you.
Shame on you. Thank you to everyone who's I've seen. There's a bunch of budget busting in the Discord. Thank you for those.
Thank you.
As you said, Sam, 24 hours if you want to get one more in, basically.
Get in your estimates.
You could win nothing really, but it's fun. So thank you everybody for watching this stream. This has been a good one. Everything's worked apart from the start of the thing.
I know. It's insane.
We've got
absolutely insane.
Everyone, whatever you did tonight, whatever you ate, whatever you drunk, whatever you did, do it again in a fortnight.
Yeah.
Just always say, Sam, we should talk about this. We could do it in person because I'm going to be back in Sydney in a fortnight.
Oh. Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's work this out. Let's work this out off stream. Until the next time, I have been Will.
I've been Sam.
Thank you, everybody. You're all beautiful people.
You really are. Really are.
Joshy, if you want to be extra beautiful, you need worn shoes. That's really the issue.
Yeah, from an op shop.
From an op shop. Bye-bye.